Hello everyone, I'm back again with another SAO Fatal Bullet challenge. This time I'm taking things up a notch. Just like my last challenge, I'll be only using common weapons and accessories, but now with some extra added rules to make it even tougher. 1. I have to beat the entire game solo, no partners, no backup. 2. No shopping allowed for anything other than ammo. 3. Just like last time, no upgrading my common weapons at Lisbeth. Now, some people have questioned why this challenge would be so hard, so let me explain. First, common weapons and accessories have zero stats or chips, no extra boosts whatsoever. Second, if I find a rank 1 weapon that does only 30 damage, I am stuck with it until an enemy drops a better one. And believe me, that happened. I was using rank 1 weapons for over half the game. Third, I have to rely entirely on myself for damage, for healing, and strategy. I can't just charge in recklessly and hope for the best. In fact, for the first half of the game, a single shot from a sniper enemy was enough to one-shot me until I finally got some vitality. So yeah, this challenge is brutal. I'm excited to share it with you guys. Now let's jump into the first zone. We're skipping the tutorial since we've already seen that in my previous run, and it's just a scripted section anyway. Stepping into the first zone, Remnant Wasteland, I killed a few enemies just to test my damage. Happy as I could be with it, I wasted no time and I charged straight into the first dungeon, and I immediately regret charging into enemies like a fool, spraying and praying with my pistol. I was on level 2, enemies were around level 6, but did that stop me? Nope. After the sniper no-scoped me in the fraction of a second after showing up, I came back, and I did something so brave you wouldn't believe it. I hid like a coward behind this ledge, and use the AI's less than ideal targeting system when there's a simple cover in front of them to my advantage. But even then, with no healing kit nor a healing skill, I was on like 3 health, and I knew it was just a matter of time before I died. And then this happened. Yes, me and that guy shot each other at the exact same time, leading to both of us dying. Coming back a third time, I breezed through the dungeon this time, knowing what awaits me, and using cheeky tactics to my advantage. I managed to clear both wings of the dungeon with ease, slowly but surely. I made it to the boss section, and the boss wasn't that hard. It was my own stupidity that got me killed. Instead of running, even after seeing his spin to win attack, I decided to reload, which makes me unable to sprint. But it wasn't too bad. One death is all that I suffered from this boss. Next up was the Basil Joe fight, and you know, I had high hopes for this fight after the first boss, but then this happened. I died again and again and again and again. You get the point. I died over 10 damn times, but then finally a miracle. I managed to take down one of his allies, leaving just Joe and his last goon. With a well-placed grenade from the top of this building, I sent both of them straight to Kingdom Come, and with one final cleanup, the fight was finally over. But then, Basil Joe's revenge. Yeah, you'd think this fight would be way harder, right? But honestly, I feel like the SAO gods were on my side. After only a handful of deaths, which compared to last time is basically a speedrun victory, I somehow managed to take down Joe's goons. And just like before, when he tried reviving them, well, one perfectly placed grenade was all it took to wipe them off the map. Still riding high of my 2 victories against Basil Joe, I charged straight into the second dungeon full of confidence. And you know what? It was easy. Like really easy. Until I got to the boss and then died like 30 times. Frankly, I was pissed off. I Alt F4 the damn game, punched my wall until I saw my neighbors and came back the second day, only for this bullshit to happen. Yeah, what the fuck was that game? I dodged that laser perfectly as you can see in the slow motion clip. At this point I had fury and rage in my soul, but I refused to give up. I told myself I would beat this boss no matter what it takes. Well, not before dying 15 more times. This boss has killed me more times than any other in the whole damn game. My soul was crushed. I genuinely considered just quitting and walking away. But no, I had already spent 5 hours fighting this flying piece of shit. I was seriously about to uninstall the game. I tried everything. Snipers? No. Pistols? No. Farming for weapons? Nah, nothing fucking dropped. I was still stuck with my rank 1 pistol from the start of the game and the sniper rifle, both common quality of course. I learned new skills, I leveled up, and well, I died again and again and again. And finally, a miracle. A common weapon finally dropped, an SMG to be precise. With my newly acquired holy relic, I returned to that boss ready for vengeance. And I died. And died again and again. You get the fucking point. But after many attempts, I finally found a strategy that worked for me. Run between pillars to dodge his bow throwing attacks, hide from the lasers, and pray. After failing this strategy a dozen more times, it finally happened. The boss went down. And believe it or not, I struggled less in Dark Souls against Ornstein in Small than I did with this goddamn boss. I felt like I have achieved the impossible. Well guys, I'm gonna end part 1 of this challenge here. This first zone took me like 10 hours in total to beat, as opposed to the usual maybe an hour or two with normal gear and partners. I am, to say at least, pissed off. Not at the game, no, at myself for putting myself through this challenge. Why did I do it? And why did I never give up or break the rules? I would never know. But part 2 and 3 would come out soon. Sorry for the longer wait between videos. Life's been busy, you know how it is. But I hope you enjoyed this first part. I finished the game already, so I just have to edit them. So hopefully within a week or less part 2 would be up. And again, I hope you enjoyed. Like the video if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.